One of the important tools to install in Windows Server is the Active Directory. It handles the creation of domain, user accounts, organizational units, and other features. Now, to install Active Directory, go to Server Manager, Server Manager, click Manage, and click Add Hosts and Features. Manage Add Hosts and Features. Now just follow the wizard until you get to the server roles. Now check this Active Directory domain services. As you can see, it was already installed in mine. You continue until you see the install button. Now click it and go back to Server Manager. Now after installation, click the flag icon, this, and select Promote the server to a domain controller. It was only applicable if it was your first time installing the said server roles. Now, in deploying or promoting your server to domain controller, you will be given options like to create your domain and forest, choose your functional level, and more configuration to complete the installation. Now, if you want to view and raise your functional level, again go to Server Manager, click Tools, and click Active Directory Domains and Trust. If you want to view your domain and forest functional level, right-click your domain and click Properties. And here you can see your domain functional level and your forest functional level, which is mine is Windows Server 2016. Now, if you want to raise your functional level, right-click on this Active Directory Domains and Trust. Right-click and raise functional level. Mine says it was operating at highest possible functional level, which is the Windows Server 2016. And if you also want to raise your domain functional level, click your domain and raise domain functional level. Same as for my first functional level, my domain functional level is Windows Server 2016. At this point, it was the highest possible functional level. Now, functional level defines capabilities and features available in a system and encouraging it upgrade new features to improve security and enhance performance. Now, we're going to create a user and give it an administrative privilege. So first, we're going to create a user. I said, the new user. Hmm. Send a login only. Next, 3. Next. Finish. Now let's find the user we created. Right click, go to properties. We can also assign a logon hours for the user. Go to account and click the logon hours. Let's see, we want Jonasona to log on every day starting at 8 a.m. So Jonasona can log in at 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, and then if you want Jonah to have an administrative privilege or become a member of the administrator, you can add an administrator here and member of add administrator. And then, okay. So to check if Jonas wanna belong to local administrators, let's apply this first. We can check it in CMD. Just type NIT, local group, administrators. Then, administrators. Now we can see Jonasona come part of the list of administrators. That's it.
Next is search for sickpoll.msc. Then navigate to account policies, then password policies to set the minimum password length and complexity requirements and expiration. So just click the minimum password length you want to apply. And then click OK, then apply. So just enable and disable if you want to enable and disable it. Next is account lockout policy. So to configure the settings, password policies and account lockout, double click any policy to edit and apply changes.
So first click the asserts and select the sixpol.msc, then OK. Then go to the local policy and then select the audit policy. Audit policy and go to the audit account event, then success, failure, apply, then click OK. Then next go to the audit account, manages property, then select says failure, then apply, then OK. And next go to the audit privilege, then same, click the success and failure, then apply and OK. Then next audit policy properties, then success, failure, apply, then OK.
So for the Windows security system, we just need to check if our Windows is protected. So let's go to Windows security and then check if everything has a green check. Go check in here. We can see if there's a threat in our system, like virus malware rather. And then the firewall, it's very important. Just have to make sure that our firewall is on. Check if the firewall and domain is on and also in private and public. So this will protect our computer's network and systems from unauthorized access and malicious activities.
Configuring the Windows firewall. So first, go to the server manager, local server. Here, click the Windows Defender firewall. So here, as you can see, by default, all the domain network firewall is on private and public. So we just close it since it's already on. And then we will go to the tools panel. And then we will look for the Windows Defender firewall with advanced security. So here we will configure the inbound and outbound roles. So first, we'll create a new role for the inbound roles. And then we will choose program, all programs, so that the rule will be applied to all programs. And then we will choose allow the connection and then click next. And then this will apply to the domain private and public. So name, just going to put protection and then finish. So here we can see that the protection rule was successfully applied. So next we will proceed to the outbound rules. So the same process, we're going to create new rule and then we're going to apply it to all programs. Then click next and then we will allow the connection. Next, and then this will also apply to the domain private and public. So name, I will name it as security. Then finish. Here you can see this the security rule was successfully applied. So in monitoring, we will see the rules that we had applied in our firewalls. So we have here the Windows Defender firewall is on, and the inbound connection that do not match our rule are blacked, and then outbound connections that do not match our rule are allowed. So that's it.
So the next thing we will do is to prevent users from downloading files in the Internet Explorer. So first, let's go to gpedit. Just click the Windows R, then gpedit.msc, and then this will directly go to local group policy editor. And then under the computer configuration, click the administrative templates. Then Windows components. Wait, just okay. So under the Windows components, let's find the Internet Explorer here. And then security page. Internet control panel, then security page. Under the security page, let's Internet zone. And then allow file downloads. Then we have to enable this one or disable. Enable if you want the user to download files, then disable if you don't want the user to download files. Just move up. Alright. Then apply. Then okay. Now let's open this one. We can also check it in the settings and then go to internet options. Then under the security, click the custom level. then we can check if the file download is enabled or disabled. File download, it should be disabled to prevent users to download any files. Disable? Okay. Okay. Then let's try to search for something. Wait a little. Mm-hmm. Let's close this. Let's close. Just wait for the result. Close. Let's try to download this image. The picture as. Oh, I see. We can't download this one. Can't download. See. Um, checking here. If you downloads. No. So we can see any downloads in the view downloads. So next is we're going to prevent access to our local desk. As we can see here, can still access our local desk. So what we're gonna do is to prevent access on this drive. So first, let's click Windows R, then gpedit.msc. This will go directly to local group policy. Then under the user configuration, click the administrative templates, and then Windows components. In Windows components, find the file explorer, and then let's find the prevent access to drives from my computer. So this we're going to enable this to prevent any users to access the drives. So enable, wait lang, see. And then after we enable, click apply. Then okay. Now we're going to check if we can still access the local drive or not. So you can minimize this one. It's just refresh. And then open the file manager. As you can see, this will be the prompt if the local drive can't be accessed by anyone. So that's all.
So for data encryption, you have to create a new text document file. Convert it to sample. And then right click, go to properties, and click the advanced. So they have to check the encrypt and okay, then apply. So we have there to check to click the encrypt the file only, and okay, then okay. So the file. So we have here a text document. We're going to delete. In creating a text document that cannot be deleted, we have to create first a new text document. Name it sample 1 and right click to the text document, go to properties and security tab, then click the edit and click the administrator, check the full control and apply and click yes. As well as for administrator can check the full control and apply, and let's check it.
And then let's see if the text document that cannot be deleted. So here, file access denied.
So we will now proceed to the blocking application using a blocker tool. So what's the purpose of this? The purpose of security applications with a blocker is to enhance network security by controlling which application can run on Windows devices. It helps prevent unauthorized or malicious software, protects against malware and ransomware. It also ensures compliance with software licensing and restricts access to critical applications. So here's the tutorial on how to configure this. First, go to the Tool panel, Tools, and then go to the ADOC or the Active Directory for users and computers. And then so again, go to the Tools panels and then go to the ADOC or the Active Directory for users and computers. So now we can see here a client in which our computer names resides. After that, right click your domain, which is the ken.com, and then choose new and organizational unit. So name, for me, I'm going to name it as lockup, and then click OK. So go again, the clients, and there you can find the computer's name, which is Ybañez, and then drag it to the OU that you had created earlier. So drag it again and then move here. So click OK, I mean yes, and then there you successfully uh, move your computer's name to the lockup OU that you had created earlier. So next, go to the tool panel and then go to the group policy management. So here you can see the OU that you had created or I have created earlier, which is the lockup. And then right click it and then choose create a GPO in this domain and link it here. So I'm going to rename it as lockup. And then right click again the lockup and then choose edit. And then go to the policies and expand the Windows settings. And then go to the security settings and expand the application control policies. So it may take some time. So there you can see the app locker, expand it again and then choose executable roles. And then right click and create default roles. Okay. Right click again and then choose create new role. So next and then choose deny. So here I just choose to apply the blocking to everyone. Then I will choose the path, the next. So next, browse files, and then I'm going to find the application that I will going to block. I mean apply the app locker. So go to this PC and then desktop. Then I'm going to look for the paint application. So it may take some time, but we're just willing to wait. Paint. Go to the desktop again. Local desk P, local desk C, and look for the paint application. So just take some time. So it really takes a lot of time. So there we have it. We already find the paint application, and then we're going to choose it. So there are a lot of choices. Just going to choose this one. Then open. And then so next. So next. And create. Okay, so you can see here our paint application was already been black. And go to the blocker properties and then check the configured, and then after that click OK. So go to the lockup again and then choose or click OK. And then enforce. So okay, we will now proceed to the command prompt, and we're going to type gp update / force to successfully apply the policy. So the policy was updated successfully, so it means the application of a blocker was successful. After that, we will now go to the Windows 10 to check if the application was successfully blocked or has been denied using the app blocker. So we'll now search for the paint, and it says here that this app has been blocked by your system administrator. So it means that we have successfully applied the app blocker.
Allows administrators to centrally manage and distribute Microsoft updates to computers within a network. It provides control over which updates are deployed, lets admins organize system into target groups for customized update policies, and reduces bandwidth usage by downloading updates once and distributing them locally. Windows Server Update Services also offers reporting features to track update installation and compliance. Now to set up the Windows Server Update Services, go to Server Manager, click Manage, and click Add Roles and Pictures. Now follow the wizard and find the Windows Server Update Services. Click Next until you see the Install button. After that, click the flag icon and deploy your Windows Server Update Services. After, click Tools and find the Windows Server Update Services. Click at first here you need to connect your server. Just type your computer and click connect. Now this is the Windows Update Windows Server Update Services. Click your server name. And here you can see you can see the updates. You can see the updates. And also here's the view the reports of the reports computer reports. You can view all kind of reports in Windows Server Update Services. And to monitor the security of your system, go to Tools, click Event Viewer, click Windows Labs, click Security. In here you can see who the last log on. As for me, it was the administrator at 12:26 a.m. You can also see here another event. So that's how you view or monitor your security using Event Viewer.